Guess who's back from Dice Tower East? That's right, y'all. It is 9 to 5 Gamers, and man, my gosh, I am a mess right now. Like, it is ridiculous. I'm loaded. You can't even see me on the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this stuff cleaned up so you guys can actually see my not beautiful face, but I don't know, maybe people find me beautiful. No, my wife does. But let's get this thing. What? You said you do?
Yeah.
Oh, she does. That's why she said I do. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get all this cleaned up off the table and we'll be right back so I can tell you about my experience from Dice Tower East. It was really cool, man. Let me get this cleaned up. Ta-da! Everything is cleaned up. So, welcome back, man. Dice Tower East, y'all. So, if you don't know, Dice Tower is in Orlando, Florida, which is where I live. And so they came to Orlando, Florida, and I was able to drive out to the hotel and be a part of the Dice Tower East convention. And from the very beginning, wow. First of all, love the new van. I hope somebody from Dice Tower watches this video because I know I did my love letter video, and I know Joey watched it. Thank you, Joey, for tuning into that video. I'm not sure if you have watched any of my other videos or anything like that, but if you ever watch this one, I appreciate that, man, so much. Thank you so much for watching that. I hope it was able to get around to the rest of the crew, and everybody knows how much I really appreciate them. But I want to talk about my experience and what you guys can expect from a Dice Tower convention. So from the very beginning, saw the van, loved it. It was very easy to get into the event and know where everything was. They had signs and posters and banners everywhere like this. This is my first time going to this event, so you're getting my first impressions of it. I knew exactly where to go. I knew where registration was. I had no issues whatsoever with anything. Once I registered, everything was super simple. They explained how the process of checking out games worked. Very helpful. But yeah, it was super good. Registered for the convention. I was able to immediately, as soon as I came out from registration, there was a whole lineup of tables of dexterity games. They had a ton of crokinole boards, and they even had this one called Pirate Billiards, but it was in German. And Eric Sommer was there, and we actually got to play with him. If you don't know him, he's the voice of the Dice Tower, who does all the voiceovers and things like that. Man, dude, Eric is he's literally the coolest guy, man. That man had a smile on his face the entire convention. And he invited us to play. Me and my friend David went. And man, it was so cool that we got to play billiards. Now, I want to apologize that I don't have any pictures or any videos. I might have some. They might make it into this reel because I think I have a few videos and a few pictures. But I did not go to Dice Tower as 9 to 5 Gamers. I just went as Jeremy. I didn't want to go there and have the pressure and the obligation of having to be a content creator. I wanted to just go and enjoy my experience as a board gamer. And man, it was heaven for 5 days straight. So we arrived there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. And so we arrived there Wednesday, registered. We played Pirate Billiards, and Chris Yee joined, and so we got to play with Chris, and he's so nice in person, man. All of the Dice Tower staff were very nice in person. But you can definitely tell that they had a lot of work, man. They were walking around everywhere and taking flags and talking to people, playing games and teaching, and on top of that, running around and doing all the back stuff that they needed to do. And so they did really good. Camila was incredible, man. I didn't really get a chance to talk with Mike. I saw him briefly at the exchange. I think I talked to Z maybe once or twice, but the only people I really got to interact with was Wendy, Camilla. I got to interact with Tom on Sunday briefly, which was really, really nice. I did not get to speak to Roy at all. Man, that guy was running around everywhere. He was super busy. I wanted to play Last Light, but he was demoing it, but I didn't get a chance to because that table was literally always full. So congratulations, Roy. Your game is a success, man, because I didn't even get to play it at the convention. That table was full every single day, every hour. I just could not get a game in. But I really would like to play it and review it on the channel. So hopefully one day I can do that because I wasn't able to back it, unfortunately. So after we played Pirate Billiards with Chris Yee and Eric Sommer, which was really cool, we got to go inside and finally play some games. And man, we played an average of like 4 games per day. There was a couple of other games where we played like maybe 5. So 23 games played. A couple of them were new to me, a couple of them not new. But yeah, it was really, really fun. But like I said, I think the price tag's like $140. Dude, it was worth it. It was worth every penny. I'm going to do a separate video to talk about all of the games I played, and I'll just go through them day by day, so that way you're not getting a video that's like 6 hours long. But the other thing, too, is that while you're there at the convention, you build relationships with people. You find like a player group really, really fast. They have a really cool system where it's like you get a green flag if you want people to join your game. If you get a yellow flag, you can put that at your table, and then a teacher will come and teach you the game. And sometimes it's not even people. Actually, most of the time, I didn't get a single person from Dice Tower to come teach us a game, which was fine because I know they were really, really busy. Not only that, there were so many people at the tables that it was hard for us to even get a table. We had to literally go to another room that was a separate room just to go play games sometimes, and sometimes people can't make it back there. But each time we were able to find a person who was willing to teach us the game, or we would just sit there and learn the games ourselves. Each game took maybe 2 to 3 hours to play because you have to sit there and you have to read through the rule book by yourself and learn the game and then teach it and then play it. So a lot of the games took 2 to 3 hours, which is why you only average like maybe 4 to 5 games, which I think it would be kind of the average for all of us. If you were to go rather to the convention, you can plan to average about 4 to 5 games played per day, unless you plan to like walk around the hotel or go to the pool and do things on different days and stuff like that. But if you're just going there to just be there at the convention, which I think is why people pay for the convention, yeah, that's about the average number of games you'll probably get through. Because again, if you're there for soon as the place is opening, like 6, 7 in the morning, you can probably start super early and do that if you guys are early birds. But if you guys are showing up around 9, you can probably expect to play less, especially if you go to bed early. But if you stay super late and you're staying at the hotel, which I think next time that's something I might want to do, is just, even if it's here and it's local and it's close by, instead of driving over there, I probably driving over there every day, I probably rent the room. I just wanted to save myself money, so I would rather just commute, which I did, and it saved me more money than actually getting a hotel room. But I think it would be nice to have a hotel room there, because then I can just play all day, and then at 12, 1 in the morning, I can go back to the room, sleep, and then wake up 6, 7 in the morning and head down to the hall and start playing. And depending on the group that I go with, would be like, hey, I'm going to be at the game place at 6, learning a game, getting it set up so that when people started to arrive, we can play the games together. But thank you guys for tuning in. My experience overall was great, man, and I think that everybody should go, man. You get to meet all of the cast, the people from Dice Tower. You get to interact with them and talk with them. If you can flag them down, you might be able to get. I think people are just a little bit more bold than I was. I didn't want to go in there and just be like a fangirl, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, it's Tom, teach me a game. Like, I didn't want to do that because it was just weird. And I also didn't want to take pictures with them because it felt weird. I felt like they were like celebrities. And I was just like, this is so awkward. It's weird too because I'm super extroverted, but I became an introvert the minute I got there. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to, and there was a bunch of other YouTubers there, man. I saw people from Tantrum House. I didn't even say hi. And I saw another couple there that I forgot the name of their channel, but they were awesome too. And I was like, dang, I watch your videos. Like, oh my gosh. And so, yeah, it was crazy, man. There was so many YouTubers there and people, and it was just such a cool experience, man. Dude, it's worth every penny, man. You guys should definitely go. And if you go to Dice Tower East, I will see you there. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, catch you on the flippity flip. Don't forget to also check out our memberships, even though I'm demonetized currently because apparently I had 2 duplicate accounts, which I don't even know how that happened, but now I've got to get that situated, and it's going to take another month before that can get situated. It's ridiculous. I put out a video for my members to discuss that because I feel that I owe that to my members. But it doesn't affect you guys. You guys are going to get the same content you always get. So anyways, thank you. But consider being a member, man. I would love to just get a ton of members so that way we can continue to fund this channel. And I need your support, man. I would love to have your support to support the channel. It goes a long way. And eventually when I get enough supporters, I can just take all the money that you guys give me and just give it right back to you in board games, which I love to do some giveaways and stuff like that and see. I don't know how all that works, but I would love to do it. But that's it. See you guys later. Peace out. Is this a Swiss roll?
Yeah.
There's a random Swiss roll.
That was from your bag. You took it with you.
I know, it's all smushed and disgusting. Well, this is definitely going at the end of the video, so if you're watching this, hi, welcome to the blooper reel, where we do our Marvel secret endings. So let's take this out of the camera and let's try that again.